back, 10 years ago, we assembled at this corner, Randolph Road and Park Avenue. I, with church was happening now, Reverend Zechariah Jackson with Steve Hatcher, chairman of POP, Plainfield branch. And we was championed for Muhlenberg Hospital to stay open. And that was 10 years ago.
Yes, it was.
Almost to this day. I think it's the 8th. It's closed
August 8th.
August 8th. So it's August, what, 6th, 7th?
7th.
Right. So we one day short of 10 years ago, we all come out here. We tried to bring a great crowd together, but I guess enthusiasm is down. The hospital had closed.
Yeah.
So we just come out.
People look at it now like, oh, what are we fighting for? The hospital's gone now. Wasting time, it's hot outside.
The spirit is gone. But it was a worthwhile cause. We all came together. And we all fought, and marched up and down Park Avenue. Seniors as well as the young, people that worked here as well as people that didn't. People lived in Plainfield and surrounding towns that had interest in the fact that Muhlenberg Hospital stayed open. I reached out to some that still arguing the case, but like everything else, some people take things a little bit more harder than others. Some feel that, well, we lost the fight, there's no need of coming out here. And others just feel, well, it's over. But it may be over. But without a voice, who are we?
Right. And it was worth the fight. I mean, that was the whole reason for doing what we did, because even though we knew our chances of winning the fight, you still got to get in the fight to even take a chance at it. I mean, the worst thing you could do is lie down and take a butt whooping, as they say. You got to get up, get involved, and fight back. And that's what the People's Organization for Progress is all about. And we got thousands of people here in Plainfield to get involved. I can remember, like I said, fighting for our Orange Memorial Hospital. That was our first one. And people from around in that area, they came out. But it wasn't the thousands of people like happened here in Plainfield. When Orange Memorial, when that happened, we had several hundred people that came out. But it died down kind of fast because not the whole hospital, people from all parts of the hospital were not involved like it was here at Muhlenberg Hospital. Because the Muhlenberg Hospital happened, that struggle happened, man. We had 600-700 people every Saturday out here. We had marches from here down to the high school. We had marches all the way around the block, all the way around this block. I mean, here in Plainfield.
And a makeshift play to see what would happen without a hospital. You was actually in that play.
Right up the street, right at the house right over there. That was. I just wish to God that some of those same people that were here then could be here now, but that's just how life goes. We have lost a lot of those soldiers that were a part of the fight. A lot of them that are no longer here. And
then bitterness between one group over the next, next group, and who should do this, who should do that, and there's always that with the common people. There's always some stuff that we allow, some rainstorm, or just using a phrase that we allow to stop us from doing what we should continue to do. And I think that when you give up totally, you give in to the power of demons. Let people know that, they can basically do anything. One thing, if you go back to Dr. King, and even before he died, the spotlight was dimming from the news reporters following him everywhere. He still, for any rights, he still would be in jail 2 days a week. Fighting for the cause, because that's what he did. He didn't actually do it for the populace, for the publicity, but
because it was the right thing.
It was the right thing to do. And I think that that's where we're at today. That people, if you don't have the big fanfare today, people don't seem that it's worthwhile.
Right. And even back then, even during, like you said, his last days, there were so many that had turned against him. Even the church, even the church that did not want Dr. King in their church to preach. any longer. They felt like he was a rabble-rouser, a troublemaker.
Yeah.
You know?
So you always have that right there. You have those that don't believe in things of that nature, but benefit.
Yeah.
They may benefit from it, but they don't believe. You know, as an African American, we fought for everybody, and you know, when it comes down for support, people after they get the job or get the position or whatever, they seem to turn a deaf ear. But only to be haunted by what they should have continued to do. So you know, we just look at that. We look back at those examples, and if you're going to be in the fight, be in the fight. You know. And things of that nature. Don't counsel each other out.
And what is that saying that Harriet Tubman said? Harriet Tubman said that I could have freed more slaves.
If
I could have convinced them that they were slaves.
They didn't even know.
And that's the same thing today. A lot of times people get so settled with what they got and not realizing they could have much more if they got up and took a stand and fought back.
The common people really stood up, which is the largest constituency of the people, that we can make a lot of changes. But you know, don't turn a deaf ear to something important as a hospital and as Muhlenberg. We won't be back for a long time unless a crowd call us back. We've been coming every month, every other month since March or whatever, and from the cold to now, you know. But we just want to shed some light that this right here was an important thing. Muhlenberg fighting for the rights of the hospital, and it might not echo here, but someplace else they might have benefited, and that's what it's all about.
That's
what it's all about.
I know some of the surrounding hospitals sure did benefit. That's one thing.
And I'm talking in terms of benefiting for our fight. Those other places that might have, you know, towns that could reflect on our march. And that they could say, you know what, let's not let this happen in our town. So let's, you know, do what we can at this point of challenge, so it won't happen. So you know, we have to continue that right there. No need of getting lazy. And people will get lazy in what we do, but ride by and wonder and look out their car window. Don't just look out your car window. Come on and be a part of it. History was set right here in Plainfield. I don't think no one went to jail for marching.
No. That old saying, either you're part of the solution or you're part of the problem.
So we're, you know, come down here to, you know, commemorate that 10 years has passed. And that we marched and we gave it our best fight. We really did. We really gave it our best fight. Hopefully when this thing here, maybe it'll be some other group that is more populous than we are now, that will put something together where we all can come together and have this 10-year thing, you know, this 10-year commemoration to remember and honor those that died. What are their names? Dottie Gutenkauf. Dottie died.
Strong,
she was many of them. So many.
And her husband. Dottie and her husband.
Oh wow!
And he was always. They were always right there in the front.
Or that field over there, we were over this field over there. You know? I remember marching, and I was singing We Shall Overcome, and I remember singing that, and an older woman came over to me and asked me, will I sing it again? You know, which I couldn't really sing. I wish I could sing, you know, but I would make the sounds, you know, so there's a lot, you know, that we have to look back on. And I think that us in Plainfield and surrounding towns, we gave it a good fight, fighting for the hospitals, for the people that lost their jobs. Kind of wish we could have reached out to them that lost their jobs, and what are they doing now? You know, so many, you know, things that need to be said, you know. So many.
You're right, bro.
Well, Steve, did you want to close it out and say anything?
I just want to, more than anything, I want to just tell you, Zechariah, thank you for remembering the importance of the fight that we had back then.
Sure.
I mean, it was a very, very important fight, and like some of them said, Dottie was saying that Plainfield had never seen anything like that since the 1967 rebellion here in Plainfield, where thousands of people had came together in Plainfield. He hadn't seen that for years out here. So at that time, it showed the strength and the character of the people, the citizens here in Plainfield, New Jersey. We're not like nobody else. Not like nobody else, because all the other hospitals that closed, none of them put up the fight.
That
like the people in Plainfield, New Jersey.
For Muhlenberg Hospital.
Muhlenberg Hospital.
Yeah, because we had visited some of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So
thank you, brother.
All right, and I appreciate that's what it's all about. It's not about the awards and accolades. It's about just doing the work. And I will put this on YouTube and Facebook and spread it. It's going to be there for record. And that's what, you know, I think that, you know, from a religious and a spiritual point of view, when you look at the media, the social media today versus 10 years ago, right? How it has grown so much. How we can spread the word, you know, without the ABC or the NBC and things. Not begrudging them, but, you know, maybe they got other things to do.
Right.
But, you know, how it has grown since then, how we can get our word out if we want to.
Right.
You know? So, that's it.
Right.
I'm happy to meet with you, Steve.
Thank you, there, brother.
All right, okay.
Same here, man.
Peace.